Hey everyone, welcome to this monthly favorites video. Today we're talking about some of my favorite products from the month of July. I've got some really exciting, fresh, new discoveries to show you today because I find a lot of times I go back to the same products. You know, I have my favorites, my old goodies, and I am hard to impress, I would like to say. But I've discovered some really excellent things that I've been reaching for all the time. Some of these, actually I think almost all of these you have seen in a previous recent video before, so you might be familiar with them, but I just want to take the opportunity to talk a little bit more in depth about some of the products, especially the skincare. So I've got one shot to make this right because I'm actually heading out with a friend to go catch the Picasso show here at the Vancouver Art Gallery. So super excited about that. I might go and Snapchat it. FYI, Snapchat. So I've been asked a couple of times if I would do Snapchat, if I'm interested, and to be frank, I wasn't quite sure what it was or what it did that was so different than say Twitter or Instagram that I already do. You know, I didn't want so much social media all up in my space. But I thought perhaps I'll give it a try. So this is a trial period. So if you would like to follow me along over on Snapchat, I'll put the details down below in the info box and also insert it on screen into this video. But essentially, someone told me, you know, I could do behind the scenes of swatches, of PR boxes, and granted, I don't always get a chance to film a video for every single package or thing I get in through the mail. So I guess that would be helpful, but I'm also thinking I could definitely do sewing updates really nice and easy and quick without filming an excessive video because that just takes way too long. Or if I'm heading out to an event, I could Snapchat you live from the event. I don't know, throw some ideas at me. This is again a trial period of Snapchatting. Love to see you there. So, okay, now let's jump into our products. Alright, so let's talk about my very favorite thing, I think, in this whole entire video. You know, it's not nice to play favorites, but this is pretty darn good. I have been just head over heels about this Anne-Marie Borlind. This is the Orange Blossom Energizer. Now, I got this off of iHerb. You have seen it in either an Instagram post or a video, I can't quite recall, but I've shown this before just briefly. I've used it for a good while now. You can see, you know, a whole chunk of it is missing, and this is a really excellent product. If you want something that's just one step after a face wash, put it on, it moisturizes, it tones, it brings a bit of luminosity to your skin, and I find it quite sensitive skin friendly. But if you have anywhere from combination to dry skin, and you're in a really quick beauty routine, you just want something simple, get you out the door, this is so good. I find that it moisturizes my skin, it balances my combination skin, it did not make me break out, thankfully, and it just gives my skin a good balanced, overall healthy, moisturized look. Some of you have commented on my previous foundation demonstration videos, you know, when I do the before and afters, that my skin looks great on its own, bare skin, and I'm pretty sure in conjunction with the glycolic acid, it's been this. That's what I'm using. So Anne-Marie Borlind, as far as I could research, because I don't know too much about the brand prior to this product, they're from Germany. They're about a mid-range skincare product. So this, for example, costed me about $30 or 35 USD, and they're founded in 1959, and their foundation is all about natural plant-based extracts combined with science. So I believe they're also cruelty-free. They're really kind of skin and nature and green conscious. If you want to check out more about them, I'll drop a link down below or insert it into this video. But I've been really impressed by this product, and you know, I'm fickle with my skincare, so that says a lot. Moving on to a really surprising favorite, and again, I was not expecting to love this product, and I almost did not even really give it a try. It sat in my PR box for a long time. It has been performing excellently in my everyday beauty routine. So this is a sculpting and blush palette. It's quite simple. I mean, the design and format is same as any other blush and contour palette. But I like that all the shades have a subtle sheen to it, and even the highlight is a decent highlight without being too in your face. I've talked about the idea that when I'm filming, when I'm doing a makeup tutorial, yes, I turn it up in terms of how much makeup I wear and the intensity of the makeup I wear. Granted, it's still not as much as some other people who like to wear their makeup really glam, but for me, it's a lot of makeup. On an everyday basis, these are really nice, easy to wear everyday colors, and all of these shades show up well on my NC20-ish skin tone. This one, the Rimmel Sculpting palette, is number 002 in Coral Glow. There are 3 variations, I believe, but this one for certain is great for my skin tone and coloring. I think it's a really nice everyday product. Let's talk about an old rediscovered favorite, and I'm showing you here the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in 890 Bronzed Taupe. Now these are not new by any means. When they first came out, people were comparing them to the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill because they had that similar packaging with the little press right here, and it's almost a loosely pressed powder eyeshadow. It's got a beautiful metallic sheen. It's that great medium kind of a neutral brown, ever so slightly warm, and it has a metallic sheen to it. I find this to be one of my favorite single colored, put it on and you're good to go. Of course you can mix other shades with it as well, but I tend to wear it solo, and you know, you don't have that much time for makeup anyways on a regular basis. So this has been really excellent. The color payoff, again, beautiful. It's a very easy to wear color that still gives you enough without looking too overly dramatic for daytime if that's not what you're into. There are many other shades in this range, but this one in particular, the Bronze Taupe, is a favorite for the summertime. Okay, the next couple of things are all in kind of tube formats, and the first tube I have here is the Estee Lauder New Dimension Plump and Fill Expert Lip Treatment. I have always talked about that I felt I had quite wrinkly lips, not because of dehydration or anything like that. I just have little kind of lines on my lips, and it makes wearing certain lipsticks or lipstick formulations really difficult because it sinks into lines and just doesn't look quite as flattering. So I'm always looking for lip plumpers, not necessarily to make my lips bigger, but to fill in those fine lines. And this has been my favorite thing so far that I have used, possibly even more than the Lip Fusion. Now the Lip Fusion, you've all seen it in the silver and black tube. That's a really iconic lip plumper, but it does sting. You're gonna have to live with the sting. Most lip plumpers do sting, but this one just smooths out the fine lines. Not necessarily volumizing my lips, but making it smooth and just look a lot better in terms of my lip contour. It has Pro Collagen Complex. It really just smooths over your lip lines, lip contour, and then it's got a little balm at the end. It's a two-sided product, serum over here and balm over here. Step number 1, step number 2, and that's all I'm wearing right now on my lips. Again, it's a great everyday product. I've been loving it day to day. It's very easy, and it just makes my lips look a little bit better, comfortable, better, and it's easy to put lipstick over it and not have them sink into the fine lines on my lips. Now, I had a really hard time debating which one to show for my next favorite. So I'm actually going to show you both. They are a little different, but they are also a little similar, and you can make up your mind which one you like better. Maybe you've used both of them and you do already have a favorite. And I'm talking about some concealers. So these two are the ones I've been using most often in the past month or 2 months. I can't decide which one is a favorite. I do like both of them. I'm not sure if I absolutely love them because I'm quite fickle with my concealers. Let's just be honest. I use foundations all the time. I got favorite foundations, but concealers, I feel like I haven't quite gotten it right. But these two I do like, and I have been using them all throughout the month and so forth. So these two, the first one is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. Complete coverage? Not quite. Buildable coverage? Yes, and it is very weightless and thin, which is why I like it. It's a very comfortable feeling on the skin. I don't feel like I have a lot of product on my face. It's great for layering. It's a little light for me right now because I feel like I've gotten a bit of sun over, you know, the summertime. Although, granted, we haven't had that much warm weather in Vancouver. It's just, I guess, the periodic, oh, there's sun now and I forgot my sunscreen today. type of thing. But this one, you know, lots of shades available. This was my winter color, I believe. I picked this up during the winter time. Great consistency, good coverage, but I'm not sure if I love it. I do use it, I do really like it, but let's talk about the second one. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer. Bit better match to my skin right now in its current summer state. And this, by the way, is in the color light, and the Urban Decay was actually in the color light warm, just for reference. So this one, I'm using it today. I usually use my concealer under my eyes. Periodically I use it on spots, but mostly under the eyes. And I do set this with a bit of a powder. It performs great. This one is thicker, and of course also more affordable because it's drugstore, but it's thicker, but it spreads well. I haven't noticed anything in terms of creasing or wear that's out of the ordinary, so it lasts fine for me. I'm not sure about the better skin claim though. That's a little bit much, but I do enjoy using it, and actually both of these products, so I'll put them both in my favorites for this month. Very last thing to show you is a skincare product, and I've kind of talked about this back to back, but I recently bought the Eminence Organic Skincare Stone Crop Mask. And on the front it says Hydrating and Balancing Mask for all skin types. This was in my previous haul video, and I've used it before. I've used a sample of it, and I was actually so impressed by the sample that I went out to buy the full size. You heard the story from before. And I've started using it again, and it is just lovely. I can't wait to use this again tonight after I get home from my trip. But this stuff, beautiful in terms of consistency, beautiful in terms of the way it performs on the skin. It's very sensitive skin friendly, but I was so impressed by whatever this ingredient is that's called Stone Crop. So I tried looking it up a little bit, and it says Stone Crop is a type of, it belongs to the succulent family, and it helps reduce pigmentation, helps regenerate the skin, firm the skin, and revitalize the skin. And this mask really does all those things. It's quick acting. I put it on, and after I take it off, there's immediate results, but there's also long-term benefits as well. So impressed by this mask. I don't think I've ever talked about a face mask as much as I'm excited about this one. But I'll read you what it says on the back. It says this unique mask contains whole succulent stone crop plant leaves. So yes, you can actually see little bits of the plant in it. I won't open up right now because it would just come out of the container, but it does have bits of the actual plant in it. It also says that it helps to refresh, rejuvenate fatigue and sensitive skin. So yes, whenever my skin is really tired, I like using this one. Lightens pigmentation and fades blemishes, delivers nutrients and high amount of moisture to increase water content of the epidermis. Gives a beautiful result on every skin type. So I mean, I agree with everything that this says here. It is a really impressive product, and FYI, if you do get it or get a sample, you are actually supposed to mix a bit of this with a bit of water so it's a thinner consistency before you put it on your skin. So that's a little tidbit about the Eminence Stone Crop Mask, which is an excellent product. And there you have it, my favorite products of the past month and maybe a month and a bit. I am really excited to share these with you. I hope that you will go and look into them, whichever one that is fit for your skin type or, you know, perks your interest. If you got questions and comments, of course, as always, leave them down for me in the comment section. I can get back to your questions as soon as I can. I am off on a little trip to go to the Vancouver Art Gallery to go see the Picasso show, like I said. So excited about that. I may Snapchat about it. Again, I mentioned the whole Snapchat scenario is a test month, so I'm gonna try it out for a month and see if I like it. So if you wanna find out what I'm doing behind the scenes, go snap me or follow me on Snapchat. Or what do you call that? Snap followers? Snap fam? Is that what people call this? I don't know. All of you update me on what you would like to see behind the scenes on Snapchat. So there we are. I'll see you next time. Take great care of yourselves. Until then, bye.